The interviewer is Christian Wright. Today is October 22nd, 2020, and we're at the campus police station. If you could please introduce yourself.
I'm Merrill J. Harrison. I'm the Chief of Police here at Morehead State University Police Department.
And, sir, do you live in Morehead?
I live in Mount Sterling.
And how long have you worked for the university?
A little over 5.5 years.
And now we'll get into the more COVID-oriented questions.
Okay.
When were you first made aware of COVID, and what did you think about it when you heard?
Well, I'm sure probably, back in the winter, and start hearing a little bit on the news about it, and, much like other, viruses that go around, you don't really know much about it. You think it's going to come and go, and just like all the other ones have, but, as it developed, everyone started seeing it was a lot more serious than we thought, and, then it started spreading rapidly in the United States.
And I know about mid to late March last year is when I think all of us kind of realized that. How did that affect university police last year when the university started getting students to leave and stuff?
Well, we had practically an empty campus. There's no time that I've seen on this campus, and probably has never been, that it's been this empty. We had no students, very limited staff, practically no faculty. They may come in and out a little bit. Even in the summertime, campus, has not only classes going on, we have a lot of camps, and we have a lot of functions going on where campus still has a lot going on. So the fact that it was practically empty was brand new to us, and then for the police department, we had to take measures to make sure that we didn't get sick and we didn't get the virus and spread it throughout the whole department, and then pretty much have to shut down like some other places have. So we had limited. We always had coverage for the campus, but we didn't have a lot of coverage because we limited that and tried to limit everybody's exposure to potential infection the best we could. And knock on wood, so far it's worked out. Even though we're coming back more full staff, we have we've dodged the bullet so far on having major sickness here at the department.
And moving more towards through the summer and to this semester, I'm sure you guys knew you had to plan for students coming back. What are some things you had to plan for us coming back?
Well, much like everybody else at campus, it's all about personal protection equipment, mask and staying clean and keeping our equipment clean. If we have, more than one officer using the same car, making sure it got disinfected between uses, and just with our operations on campus, just to some of that is limited on what we can do. We every semester do a lot of programs and with students, and try to do a lot of educational type programs, but those have been limited to with everything going on. Just like everything else is limited, some of those things have limited too. It doesn't stop what we do law enforcement wise. We still respond to every call. We just keep in mind of we have to stay protected from the virus ourselves, and keep the officers safe, so we don't go through a bunch of people sick and then not have any officers here to patrol campus and keep everyone safe. So it's just about till we get through this, keeping everybody healthy. It's the main thing.
Yes, sir. And when gearing up for this semester, did you guys have any trouble securing PPE or any other supplies you need?
No, we really didn't. We had several different avenues of getting. It seemed like hand sanitizer was kind of limited there for a while. I actually drove to Louisville and picked up large quantities just so we had some. Make sure we weren't going to run out, and much like the toilet paper disappeared, the hand sanitizer started coming back too. You actually started buying that in stores local again. So But we had plenty of masks and gloves, and we had several items donated to the department. So people took care of us, and we've used about everything that we have. Not used up, but we've taken advantage of all items that we have.
And has the pandemic changed how you use technology at all?
Well, everybody's been using Zoom, WebEx, all those kind of things. Now, obviously, we're the same way. Face-to-face meetings are very, very limited, if happen at all. So, as far as technology, we, more or less use the computers and the phones and everything to keep the distance that we need to keep everybody, away from each other and safe. So.
Yes, sir. And with having to navigate federal and state guidelines, how's that been for y'all? I know it's been a trouble for some people.
Well, we just obviously we're not the scientists here, so we just follow the most current advice that's out there through state and federal means, and it usually gets pushed down through the university correspondence too, and the local health departments, and we just try to do what is recommended at the time, and I think we've done a pretty good job of that.
And do you feel that you've had enough information about COVID so you can make the best decisions you could?
There's more or less unlimited resources for COVID through MSU's correspondence and CDC. The Live Safe app we have here on campus has several resources at your fingertips for any student that wants to look something up. It's right there in the Live Safe app. So I have gotten enough information, and there's plenty out there for anyone.
And has COVID affected you or your family at all in any way?
No, luckily it has not. We've been pretty fortunate, and I know some people haven't been so fortunate, but my family has avoided it so far.
And is there anything else you'd like to discuss or add?
I don't think so. I appreciate the opportunity to talk to you.
Thank you for your time, sir.
Yes, sir.